Sweet,
Shit,
that's
different
recording.
dark model.
All right, sweet. So you all managed to obtain the stone giant relic after fighting off some earth elemental cultists. You were then able to overcome 2 sphinx and the riddles in order to obtain the last giant relic you wanted to collect, now holding all 6. They consist of the hill, stone, cloud, frost, and fire, and you know the ability to find the location of each of these giant lords that each hold a conch of teleportation, the device you require in order to reach Maelstrom, the seat of power for the storm giants, and to help restore the Ordning. It was a 2-week journey aboard the cultist airship to reach the Temple of Amon again. During the travel, you agreed to first find the location of the Frost Giant Lord. You know that you have to bring these relics to the Oracle within the Temple of Amon. Okay. Let me pull this back up. Boop. And boop. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna open up. Well, yeah, you guys can hop inside D&D Beyond. I've got Asmodus, Victor, and Essen there now. I just need Indoril and Moors. And Kenny, do you
we're
remember?
starting?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, yes, we are. Do you recall how to start the map?
I'm getting ready to bring up
believe
all that. I gotta type my mind
Yeah.
I'm
really
opening it right now.
Yeah, at the top of your character sheet, at the top of the character sheet, you'll see a little play button next to the campaign name.
And then I go to...
Sweet. Yep, I got Morris, S, Victor, Asmodus, just waiting on Lanier there, but that's okay. Sweet. So the initial party there, you guys are slowly starting to descend from the cultist airship there that manages to park on the causeway. That really long tunnel that leads into the temple lays ahead of you, right? And as you guys all begin to make your way through that long tunnel, the doors are slightly ajar. Your friend Harshnag is there next to the entrance towards the magical portal that'll send you to the Oracle. In front of Harshnag is a smaller human, or what you assume to be like a type of humanoid, maybe even a Shadar-kai, right? Moors. As this group comes within view, as you're in a conversation with Harshnag, describe for me what your character looks like for everybody.
So about 5'8", pale skin. His hair looks white, like bleach white. You can definitely tell he's seen battle, scars all over his face. He wears like a dark robe made of feathers, and just a nice, lean, lengthy build.
Okay.
All right, I think I'm in.
Gotcha. Let me see.
Yep.
Yeah, you are. All right, sweet. Everybody's over there. Sweet. So as you guys come around the corner of the temple of the statue of Amon there, Harshnag spots you, and a smile crosses his face as he says,
You all, you're back. And I see you've brought those relics with you. This is great. I have good news too. This here is Moors. He rode upon Zephyros's flying castle to bring him here. He too is here to restore the Ordning.
Oh, great. Another one.
Yay, more friends.
What?
I'm just gonna do what I did last time to my with the new trainee kid. I'm just gonna walk up and just tower over this man and just kind of just stare at him for a second and look him over. Yeah. He'll do.
Remember how I bought 3 more magnetic?
So.
Gotcha. So Harshnag pipes up a bit, seeing the slight interaction between the group there as he
says, Moors, don't be shy. Introduce yourself.
Kenny, you there?
All right. Yeah, my cat was attacking me. Hello, guys. I'm Moors, coming along to help you guys with these giants. They've been adding a lot of power struggle from where I'm from, and I was told to investigate and try to restore things back to their right order.
Well, get in line. The rest of us are doing the same. By the way, Harshnag, we brought you the rest of the relics.
Well, that is good. Let me open up the portal to the Oracle so that you can place those relics in the center and ask your 6 questions to her.
All right.
All right.
And with that, you see Harshnag go over to the storm giant statue, Stronmos there, taking off its huge axe, and that's within its hands, and touching the top of the archway. And as soon as that great axe touches the top of the archway, runes begin to light up as a blue glow shines behind him. He steps over to the side as he says,
I'll keep watch here. And remember that you can spend about an hour in there before the power begins to fade.
Fair enough.
So I imagine
I'm
you
gonna
guys-
look over. I'm gonna go over to
Questions?
Asmodeus with a gesture. Ladies first.
Sir, my dick is bigger than yours as I walk forward.
Okay,
Ouch.
so as
I've
Modus
seen
goes,
what you have under that robe.
you go on through as follows. Victor, do you follow? Boris, Indoril, you guys follow?
I'll
Definitely follow.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Sweet. So you guys re-enter this room. Moors, you're the first time stepping through this portal. You feel like an icy chill kind of wash over you before you emerge into a chamber that has a obviously dead and frozen corpse of a frost giant, and 6 statues, each depicting a different giant with a lit lantern. Right, there's a magic circle just north of the giant's corpse that's rather large and glows slightly blue with runes that you're not able to read. Right, the rest of you know that when the first time you came in here, that a ghost was here to help walk you through the process of talking to the Oracle. However, he is not present currently.
I hope you guys remember how you did this last time.
I'm pretty sure one of us walked up to the body.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that we just matched all the weapons to each one of the giants, if I remember correctly.
So, Asmodeus, for you, that's how you guys were able to get into this location, right? What you guys do recall is you just have to place a relic inside the center of the circle, and it'll reveal the location. The initial 6 questions that you were able to ask the Oracle prior to your journey of beginning of searching for all of these relics, the questions you guys asked were, so pay attention here, was who broke the ordering, and the answer was Anan, the All-Father, the greatest of all giant gods. What must be done to stop the giants? You were told you needed to find a magic conch of the storm giant king Hecaton, use it to visit Hecaton's court, and root out all evil therein. Right? Then you asked what's up with the storm giants? And the Oracle answered, the storm giant court is in chaos following the disappearance of King Hecaton. Excuse me. You asked, how can we find King Hecaton? Oracle responded, speak to Sarissa, the youngest daughter. She has a clue to her father's whereabouts and she needs your help. Right? You asked what befell Hecaton and was anybody acting against him? She answered, he was misled by his eldest daughters, Moran and Nim, who covet his throne. And they were not acting alone, that they were pawns of a greater evil named Lymrith, or rather Lymrith, a blue dragon in the guise of a storm giant. Right? So you guys do remember, if you stand inside the circle, you can ask 6 questions of where this semi-divine being can answer for you. What would you guys like to do?
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna wait. What do you guys want to do? I'm tired of jumping the gun.
I mean, we asked our initial questions about everything, and we got the answers that we needed. Is there anything else you can think of, Victor, that we might need to ask?
Not that I can think of.
I mean, we can ask where the other relics are for the other giants.
You guys already got them all.
Hey, we
Yeah,
got
You
all
already
of them.
have them? Okay,
All right.
we have all
Yeah.
of them. Okay.
We could ask
So,
where Hecaton actually is.
We definitely could. That could be one of the
You could.
questions, and we could ask for his location. Second question.
We also need to help. What's her name?
Yeah.
Sarissa,
Sarissa, thank you.
his youngest daughter.
Yeah, we still needed to help her out with stuff.
We sure do. As Modus like scratches his chin. Well, what question do you want to ask in that regard for that specific thing, there, S?
I think we should ask what's the fastest way to get to her.
Yeah, that would be the best bet. Okay, so Asmodus is gonna walk up with his eyes glowing and his like evocation like transcending with the thing and ask, where is the location of what's the guy's name again?
Hecaton.
Hecaton. What is his precise location in the world right now?
Okay, gotcha, sweet. So as your eyes light up as you step into the center of this circle, you all see almost in a semi-blinding light the runes light up before a voice echoes in all of your heads as if answering Asmodus' question directly into your brain. As you ask, essentially, where is King Hecaton, his exact location?
King Hecaton is being held in a place impervious to my divination magic. You must find Sarissa. She is your answer.
I guess that answers my other question then.
Second
All right.
question. What is the precise location of Sarissa at this moment?
Sarissa is within the Maelstrom, the seat of the Storm Giants.
And as you ask your second question, you see both the stone giant's lantern goes out and the frost giant lanterns goes out.
Four more questions.
And you guys do remember that you just need to obtain a constant teleportation that would send you to Maelstrom.
Yeah,
We need to find the conch.
Yeah, we definitely
which is
need to
in the
locate that
possession
conch.
of the Lord Giants, which once again you just have to put the relic down, and then you'll know the location.
I'm gonna go in between Victor and Asmodeus and ask, so who is this? Is this girl captured?
It
or
seems like it, because if they have her in the middle of a maelstrom, I feel like nobody's wanting to find her and or get
Asmodus,
access to her.
Are you still inside the circle as you're talking?
Yes.
Okay. Moors, you see them all gather together. Anything that you do in particular?
As of right now, I'm just sitting back watching everything and seeing how this goes, like watching the lanterns go out and seeing exactly their interactions
Okay,
to see how the
gotcha.
group interacts.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna
He
take
signs them
notice
up,
of
that's
that.
what it is.
And then I also ask Victor and Asmodeus, if this girl is captured, is keep cap?
I'm
If
gonna
these three sisters are,
Yeah, because
I'm
like
gonna go ahead and
yeah.
ask. I'll go ahead and ask the question. I'm gonna go into the center of the circle, and I'm gonna look up directly at the fire giant statue and just ask, is Sarissa held in the maelstrom by choice?
Sarissa is there by choice. She sits on Hecaton's throne while he remains unknown. Sarissa rules in Hecaton's stead.
so
What of the-
so she's chose to be there.
Yeah, she
Remember,
chose
you guys
to be
understand the
there.
Maelstrom is like the seat of the storm giants. This is their fortress. It is their capital, essentially. right? As you
Yeah.
ask another question, and the lantern that the fire giant holds goes out.
What of the elder sisters? What are their location and purpose in this charade?
The elder sisters plot within the maelstrom. That is where they are.
So all 3 sisters are in the maelstrom.
Yes.
Cloud giant's lantern goes out.
So
Last
we
question.
have
You gotta be
last
careful
with
question.
this one.
You guys,
Two more, we got
it's got 2 more.
Storm in Hell. Storm in Hell.
Okay. I only have one. Asmodeus only has one question. It is, do these sisters hold ill will to the rest of the realm, and do they want to try to rule?
Miran and Nim, the eldest of Hecatons, wishes to usurp his throne to rule the storm giants. King Hecaton appointed Sarissa his successor. They plot against him.
That's what I
Yep.
wanted to find
That-
out.
Okay.
That makes sense to me.
So,
Anything else you
wait.
have, S? This is the
See.
last question.
The storm giant's lantern goes out. There's one left.
Let's see. Wait. I'm gonna step out for a second and look at everybody. Do we know where the teleportation conch is?
I have no clue.
I don't think we do. Let's find that
Alright.
out real quick.
Ah,
As Modus is gonna, as Modus is, like, as soon as S said that, as Modus is looking at the thing going, where's the precise location of the teleport conch at this exact moment right now? Coordinates.
The conches are in the clutches of a giant lord. I once bestowed upon you a quest to return relics to me in exchange for information. You all are to restore the ordning.
And once again, reiterate, just place one of the relics down inside the circle
Yeah.
and you'll know the location.
Alright, as Modus is gonna ask...
I'm so glad Rashad caught on to that because I was kind of being a smartass with that one.
As Modus is
Also,
gonna
we had to
ask-
burn another question. We had to use it, so I thought
Yeah,
might
we
as
had to
well
use
just
all the questions that we
So I
could
thought,
to get as much
um,
information as
okay,
how can I
possible.
annoy our DM a little bit?
Okay, case in point, though, we did all agree that you guys were going to go to the frost giant locations first, so that's what I actually
Yes.
prepped for. Right, but
Okay.
Yes.
what do you guys do with the rest as you impart the frost giant relic into the magic circle? You watch slowly as that blue light starts to dim before the voice once again comes into your head, and he says,
Travel west over the mountains to the Sea of Moving Ice. There, among the glaciers, you'll find Sardborg, the burg of the frost giant Jarl. The conch you seek rest on his icy throne.
right? And all of you,
That's all I
all
need
at the
to
same
know.
time, instinctively know the exact location and the most direct route on how to get there. You know that it is about a 2 weeks journey
Okay.
via airship.
Since we still have more relic, that we didn't use every relic to get more questions.
Nope, you put the storm giant, frost giant relics thing in there, and as soon as you guys know the location, it disappeared as if the oracle consumed it.
Okay.
Let's save the other relics for later.
Yeah.
I'm going though. We got something.
As Modus is gonna follow behind S.
Gotcha.
I shall
So,
also go to the portal.
before you guys come out of that portal, okay, I want you all to roll a perception check for me. It's going to be a group check as you're peering through this thing, finishing asking your question, and you guys knowing you've got the location of the storm giants.
I'll take a 21.
Perception.
Dang, nice rolls from everybody. Let's go. 21,
Let's go.
20, 16, 22, and 11. Okay.
God help Morris, you couldn't roll higher than an 11.
No, that's still pretty good.
It's great.
Whatnot.
First one of the game.
So as each of you turn to head back up towards the portal, what you see on the other side is the giant figure of what you assume to be Harshnag, right? But on the opposite of him is another figure. about the same height as him.
Oh
Okay.
my.
Right? It's a very faint image right now. And as you guys do begin to cross,
I'm gonna stop
Right.
for a second, and I'm gonna watch. At least I do.
who was the first one to head through first?
I'll go.
Fuck.
Sweet.
Oh, we got Moors doing okay.
Yeah, no, you all kind of saw this and we're kind of slowly heading towards that portal, right? So more as you come out across on the other side, and in front of you stands probably like a almost like a 25, perhaps even 30-foot tall, giant woman. Very long blue braid. That's probably anywhere between like 15 feet long, streaking down her back, with a ornate horn seemingly coming out of her forehead, right? Her garb is covered in different elegant designs of lightning bolts, and you, Moors, instinctively know that this is a storm giant.
Okay.
Right? S, what do you do?
In my head, I'm just gonna go snoot. But no.
Oh god.
In all reality, I'm gonna slowly kind of walk through the portal and just kind of. I'm keeping a very sharp eye on that storm giant.
Okay, Asmodus,
Don't trust her.
what do you do, Asmodus?
As Modus is gonna slowly go through the portal, but like behind his back, he's like conjuring up a rune just in case.
Okay, gotcha. So approaching cautiously, both of you guys, S and Asmodus, see the same sight ahead of you. Enderel, what do you do?
I go through the portal. I stand next.
You stand next to Harshnag. And Victor,
Yep.
how about you? Seeing that you're the last one to kind of go through this portal.
I'll just go through and trust that if he's got no problem with her, then obviously not an enemy.
Okay, gotcha. So as you guys come through, you see Harshnag conversing in Giant. Who speaks Giant here?
I do.
All right, so
I do.
S speaks Giant. More speaks Giant. Asmodus, Victor, Enderel, do you guys speak Giant?
Checking right now.
Dwarvish and Elvish.
Okay, so no for Victor. Enderel, you can go ahead and check. So the people that can understand, this is what you hear Harshnag
I do
say,
speak Giant.
just as the rest of you guys are kind of coming through the portal.
I don't.
And who are you? What brings you to the Temple of Amon, Storm Giant?
Right? In return, this unknown storm giant replies,
I've come seeking the oracle for answers. Stand down, Frost Nip.
and you, Morris S, and whoever else speaks giant here can tell that there's an intensity between these two. You know that other giants don't typically like each other. You even watch as Harshnag begins to slowly like wrap his hand around his great axe, right? What do you guys say? What do you guys do?
I'm gonna approach the female giant slowly, and I'm gonna stay as politely as possible. The last I checked, we were here first. You can wait in line.
Okay. Gotcha. She slowly begins to turn her head in your general direction. Moors, what do you do hearing S say this and as the storm giant slowly beginning to turn her head?
How's her appearance towards S after he said that?
Go ahead and roll an insight check for me. Asmodus, how about you?
Asmodus is just still waiting with a prepared spell. If this giant so happens to attack my buddy, she's gonna get a face full of whatever spell I prepared.
Okay. Gotcha.
Just
Victor?
for a heads up, I got
Yep.
advantage on that one.
Oh, what
because
gives,
it's
what
my
gives you
forked
the
tongue.
advantage?
Fork tongue
Okay, hell yeah.
for the ill ringer.
Yes, that's right. Okay, fuck yeah. Victor.
Well, I don't understand anything that's being said, so I'm just gonna
Oh, you
go
do
back
not.
and forth. And
Yeah, that is correct.
Well, I mean,
You
I
do not
speak giant, so I'm
understand.
cool with it.
Okay, and Indorel. You got that 14.
I'm
I gotcha.
noticing. I'm noticing that next to getting ready.
What?
I'm gonna.
You're cutting in and out.
Oh, sorry. I'm getting ready to slowly back away.
Okay, you're slowly
Or
backing up a little bit.
Yep. Because I can see him pulling his axe. I'm gonna start
Okay.
heading to my
Gotcha.
team.
So, Moors, what you're able to discern as you begin to read her facial features there, as her head slowly begins to turn towards S, she's furrowing her brow, almost as if she's been disrespected by being talked to by just like a mere human or humanoid-like creature, right? You can tell that she's agitated, but as soon as her gaze lays upon S, you get the faintest of expressions, Moors, that it's of surprise, as she says to you, S,
You're not supposed to be here. You're supposed to be rotting in the bottom of some cell. Dead and gone.
I quickly grab my axe and interrupt her, and with an intimidation from hell, I say, "You say one more word about my past, and I will cut you down right now."
Okay, gotcha. Go ahead and roll an intimidation check.
"18.
Your threats mean nothing to me. I was the one to take your name, Ivan. I was the one to put you in that cell. I was the one to make that slave master go away so you were to rot. But I see that Kalek, not only did he lie to me, he was a dirty traitor. For your corpse was meant to be my servant. But here you are.
It's safe to say I think I narrowed down my search time.
Tell me, how are you to be? Do your compatriots know what's become of you? Do they know who they travel with?
I tend to keep my business my business. They don't need to know more than that.
What do the rest of you guys do? Seeing like there's an obvious tension, maybe even an unknown history between S and this unknown figure.
Is her, like, when she's talking,
No, she's talking in common, so you guys all understand this.
No, I'm asking, like, is she physically opening up her mouth when she speaks, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, cool. When I feel like S is getting uncomfortable, as noticed to back so friend is going to have fireball prepared, and next time she speaks, he's burning off her tongue.
Okay, sweet. So you all see as Modus begin to make the faintest movements of beginning to try to conjure a spell. What do the rest of you guys do? Moors, Victor, Indorel. You guys see this S. You're a bit preoccupied right now, so you don't really see what Asmodus is preparing.
After I watched what I did and read her emotions, step in and be like, let me move my here. I'm gonna step in and be like, we need no disrespect. We already had our peace with the Oracle.
Okay. You, Moors, as you come in between to try to mitigate a little bit, the giant's eyes lock onto you as if kind of seeing you for the first time, as she says,
An abomination after abomination dare speaks to me. Tell me, What are all of your names?
And as she says that, like, you can see a shrill smile cross her face.
I'm gonna look at Mars and say faintly, like in an attempt to whisper at him, "If you know what's good for you, keep your mouth shut."
Harshnag
Pipes up. Now. There's no need for such hostilities. So I'll take a step back and go about our ways.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna call out that high class bluff she's got going on, and I'm just gonna like scaunt and just walk past and leave.
I am gonna go comfort S. Pat him on his shoulder. They're there now. Okay. Tell us everything.
I'll tell you on the ship. I don't want to be around her.
Gotcha. Sweet. So as you guys begin to slowly make your departure, Lymrith pipes up once again. She says,
I didn't dismiss you, mortals. Stay where you are.
I'm gonna turn to Lymrith and say, "Last I checked, we didn't live in your territory, so you can fuck off."
As Asmodeus is walking away, he's gonna stick up his middle finger to her and go, "Hey, toi," as he's walking away.
what do the rest of you guys do? I'm gonna say you're probably about right here or so. Just like stay in your positions for where you are right now and whatnot. You probably got about right here or so before she had that conversation. Stop moving your tokens. I'm gonna go around the table here as you all hear the conversations and the banter. Moors, what do you do?
I'm gonna go. Our names are are ones to remember, and you'll have to find them out on your own, not by will.
Asmodeus?
Vele Madrid.
Okay, Victor?
I'm gonna just walk straight past her. Fuck the bitch.
Okay, gotcha. So, as you all begin to slowly try to make your way away from this storm giant here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna roll a d6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sweet. So you, Asmodeus, as you begin to make your way across, a hand begins to descend towards you as if looking to try to pick you up. I'm gonna need you to try to avoid this grapple by making a DC 19, either dexterity or strength saving throw to not be grappled.
It might be dexterity because I have a +1 in that, so. Fuck yeah, exactly 19.
Beats it.
Sweet.
Beats it.
Sweet. So you managed to just slide underneath her fingers before she's able to grab you.
Good roll.
Yeah, literally grab you. Before in a boisterous tone, she announces,
You shall not disrespect me.
And then I'm gonna look at her and say, "You're not one worth respect, Lymrith."
"Oh." As you say her name, everything that the oracles kind of bestowed upon you kind of all comes to the forefront of all of your minds, right? I'm gonna have everybody roll for initiative here.
Oh shit.
Fuck.
I'll take a 14. I'm cool with that.
Take a 16.
Who am I missing here?
Great.
S'mores, Asmodeus.
No, you're doing amazing. Don't worry, buddy.
Solid.
Yeah, no, you're doing amazing. Thumbs up.
Indoril, I need your initiative.
My bad. Initiative?
Yep.
Oh!
Excuse me.
14. Moors 12. S 16.
Ooh, let's go.
Nice 17.
Yeah, I'm glad I
And
picked
then
dexterity there because I have a
Victor-
-1 in strength.
No
Hey.
way.
That's where it be sometimes. Okay. All right, cool.
Look,
That
man, I
should
put
be
all
the
my
order
points into
there.
intelligence.
4, and then Harshnag rolled a 21. Okay, cool, sweet. Yeah, so that's everybody up on the board there. Let me change some stuff up here, and then we'll kick some stuff off.
Oh, dude, I love that little tracker.
Hmm?
That's so nice.
It is. It is pretty awesome, right? So as all of you guys are slinging your insults towards Lymrith here, US getting the last cutting words. Harshnag is the first to act, seeing the crackle of what looks like lightning type energy in her eyes as he dashes forward, as he shouts to all of you.
No, you fools! Run! She'll destroy us!
All right, and he's gonna attempt to try to grapple her. So she's gonna make a quick save, either Dex or Strength. I'm gonna turn my rules to public here. Boop. She's got a +9. Sweet. So she rolls a 20, so she's gonna be able to kind of break out of Harshnag's attempted to grapple to try to stop her there. Enderell, it's your go with S on deck. What do you do?
Alright, I am gonna cast. Oh, this is Storm Giant. Oh god. Let's do it. I'm gonna cast a.
Well, the rest of you guys think about your turns. You see the initiative order. I want you to think about what you're gonna do. You keep going.
I'm gonna cast a Scorching Ray at her.
Okay, gotcha. Go ahead.
Level 4.
Level 4. Gotcha. Go ahead and send how many rays?
2d6.
No. How many? So what level are you casting it at?
Oh, 2 rays.
What?
It should be 5 if
Well-
it's at level 4.
What level are you casting it at?
Sorry guys, my headset just died.
Okay. What level are you casting it at?
4th level.
4th level?
I get
Yeah.
2 additional.
So there. Yeah.
Right.
Exactly. So go ahead and roll 4 times, or 5 times rather.
On.
Nope. You have to roll your to hit.
Oh,
You
yeah, sorry.
You have to roll your to hit.
Let's say 13.
Go. It slams right into her chest, dissipating as if nothing.
Ooh, okay. So.
You
Weakness. I missed. Alright, well, that was my turn.
No, you get to roll 5 times. Like, you get 5 separate rolls for your Scorching Ray.
Damage or
No,
to
to
hit?
to hit.
Oh, okay.
So
That one's
the natural 20 will always hit, so that one hits. Go ahead and roll your damage. Be sure to double it. 17, okay. Now roll your next 3 to hits.
Another natural 20. That's crazy.
Nice. Roll it again. 14, good damage.
We almost got another one. That's crazy.
21 misses.
21 misses? No way.
Oh shit.
24 hits. Go ahead and roll your last. 6 points of damage.
Alright.
Okay. Anything else that you're doing?
Nope. That'll end my turn.
All right, gotcha. US watches Enderell conjures a Scorching Ray, launching 5 bolts of fire, 2 of which finding purchase, and the other ones just dissipating off of her form. S, it's your go, Victor. You're on deck.
Okay.
Interesting. I'm gonna use one of my I want to use my know my enemy feat.
Okay. Tell me what it does.
Kind of just trying to find it. There it is. You can discern the immunities, resistances, and vulnerabilities of a creature you can see within 30 feet of you. Use it once per long rest.
Gotcha. So you know that she is immune to lightning.
That's it? Okay. All right. I'm gonna look at everybody for a second and just look at Harshnag telling us, and with much regret, I do have to look at everybody and be like, "We have to book it now." And then, as I say that, I'm going to surge towards Lymrith, or I'm gonna use Harshnag as like a thing and jump up and attempt to smack Lymrith in the face
Okay.
with
Gotcha.
my axe. 27.
27 definitely hits.
My bad.
For
No,
11.
that was
Nice. 11.
I'm going to swing again. Sadly, that one's not going to hit.
Oh, well, you rolled your damage. I need you to roll your to hit.
Oh, whoops.
Tee.
Damn it, that one.
A natural 1. Gotcha. Anything else that you're doing?
On that second hit, I'm going to action surge and move back to Indoril and look at everyone like, we gotta go.
I think you should still have regular movement, so you won't have to like action surge dash or anything like that to get extra movement. But
Alright.
but as you do move out of the way, you are gonna actually she's not gonna take an attack of opportunity, but as you slash, you catch the faintest hint of electricity beginning to emanate from her throat, like in a dull glow. Victor, your go.
I am going to. What was it?
As Modus, you're on deck. Think about what you want to do.
I'll go ahead and pop my Eldritch Cannon
Okay.
for my action. And then. Let's see.
Oops,
How
sorry.
big are the squares?
It's,
how much,
it's labeled on the map.
Okay.
Find it.
Yeah. I gotta zoom all the way out.
One square is 20 feet.
Okay. So it would be a square and a half. Okay, there we are. I am going to move in between Moors and Asmodus. And I'm going to use Protector Cannon.
Okay.
Guardian Cannon.
So this is going to give you guys temporary HP. Okay. Be prepared to mark it down.
Protector. So 1d8 plus 5, which is would be fuck 6 temp HP.
Okay, 6 temp HP for all of you guys, including your Eldritch Cannon there. Remember that?
All right, and that will end my turn.
Gotcha. A burst of protection energy kind of washes over the rest of you. As Modus, it's your go. As Lymrith begins to let out a bone crackling laugh, as you all are attacking her. As Modus, your go. Morris, you're on deck.
I would like to try and hit her face with pyrotechnic.
Okay, what does that do?
It 1 second because I just lost it. Let me just type it in. There it is. Okay, so it is a Constitution saving throw. Choose an area of non-magical flame that you can see. If it's a 5-foot cube within range, you can exhaust that fire. In an area, you create fireworks or smoke. And I'm using the fireworks on her face to try to give her the blind condition.
She rolled a
The blind
35 for her
condition.
con save.
Oh, shit!
Oh my god.
As your
hell.
fireworks go off, she waves her hand as she says,
Party tricks. I'll show you a party trick.
And I would like to Starlight Step 30 feet.
okay, you still have 30 feet of
Getting-
movement.
Yeah, I know. Getting kind of behind Harshnag.
Okay.
Let me highlight that guy just so I know that I used it, and then I'm going to use the rest of my movement to get next to Indoril so we can kind of combine our magic together.
Okay, gotcha. Does that end your turn?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Sweet. Harshnag pipes up.
Again. No, you fools! I feel something. Something is wrong with her. Run!
I'm gonna look at Harshnag for a second. That's because
Morris.
she's not a storm giant.
Morris, it's your go.
What's the lighting in this place?
It is pretty bright.
Alright, cool. I will use a bonus action to do my teleport. Let me get rid of that. And then that should make me like ghostly appearing for the next turn till my next turn.
Mhm.
Give me resistance, and then I will use a action for dash, and I will move 60, and these are 20, right?
Yep.
20, 40, 60, right here.
Gotcha. You guys do know that your airship is still parked right outside. Well, for all you know, that it's still there.
That's
I've
why,
never-
that's why I'm trying to yell at everybody, like, we have to get out of here now.
Okay. Does that end your
Yeah,
turn, Morris?
Yeah, wait, the flagship's down there by 7, right? Is that it?
No. It's by 1. The end of the
Okay.
causeway.
Cool.
End your
It is
turn?
my turn, yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Sweet. So as Moors manages to dashes by you, Enderil, Asmodus, and S, Lymrith smiles at Harshnag as she says,
Your friends are going to die here, Frost Giant, and it will be all your fault.
and as she says that, you watch as her skin begins to transform, scales climbing over her skin. The once crown-like horned appendage begins to branch out, as what you see in place of her is a long blue tail, scaly spikes, right? And a monstrous maw appears, and she's gonna make a bite attack against Harshnag here, as this ancient blue dragons appeared for a 29 to hit onto Harshnag. She latches onto his shoulder before ripping flesh. He lets out a terrible scream of pain before she takes a claw attack against him, rending flesh for a 28 to hit. He takes another 19 points. And then finally, she's going to whip around with her tail attack. You're within 20 feet, Victor, aren't you? Yes, you are. A tail attack's going to come towards you, Victor, looking to whip into you for a 28 to hit, as you're going to take 16 points of bludgeoning damage. Okay.
Alright.
That's going to end the rest of her turn. It's Harshnag's go over here. As he takes out his great axe, begins to swing at the dragon.
I can hear Lymrith. Run, you fools! I'll hold her back. I'll be okay. I'll find you. I promise.
As he's going to make 2 great axe attacks against Lymrith for a 19, which would miss, and a 23, which would just hit. All right. She's going to take 35 points of slashing damage as he managed to crack the carapace of that natural armor just a bit. Inderel, it's your go. The magical energy emanating from this dragon is seemingly overwhelming to your arcane self.
I am gonna move my 30 feet and move over towards Morse. And we are definitely running to the ship, right?
Yes.
Yep. Now I'll end my turn then.
I mean, you don't have to. Okay, Enderil, that ends your turn. Sweet. As you watch Enderil begin to... Oh, actually, Enderil, if you wanted to dash, you can do another 30 feet. If you so choose. Because you didn't actually use your action. So go ahead and move yourself another 30 feet. As you watch as Enderil rushes past you, right? Your eyes locking, unfearful of this dragon in front of you. But you catch the faintest glowing of blue from her stomach. You can tell something's coming. S, what do you do?
I'm gonna look at Victor and his modus, and I'm gonna literally just yell at the top of my lungs, "Fucking book it!" And all I'm only gonna do is I'm gonna run up to Harshnag, and I'm gonna look and say, "You're not alone in this fight." And I'm gonna go and attack the ancient dragon.
Okay, gotcha. Go ahead and make your attacks.
For a 24.
24 hits.
Swinging for a 14. We're going to attack again. Sadly for a 14. But then I'm going to action surge, and I'm going to hit again. For a 23. I'm going to swing for 9. I'm going to hit one more time. For a 24. And it's going to do 16.
16. Sweet. Anything else?
Very output damage.
I'm gonna back up a little bit to Harshnag and stand by his side. The great axe at the ready.
She's gonna make an opportunity attack against you with a bite attack here. It's gonna be a 19, which would hit. All right, as you're going to take 17 points of piercing damage plus 7 points of lightning damage on the way out there. But you managing to rush forward, landing good blows against one of her legs, drawing a bit of blood. You retreat back to Harshnag before feeling the sting of a maw around your sides crunching into you before letting go. Victor, it's your go. You see that same blue light or blue emanating energy developing in her belly. What do you do?
I am going to I will run, get in between the two. I can move my Eldritch Cannon and go ahead and use my Protector Cannon again.
Gotcha.
Fucking hell, low rolls for this shit.
Okay, 6 temporary hit points to everybody within 10 feet. So that's you, S. That's you, Victor, and that's Harshnag. Got it?
Alright, and then... Fuck. How's she looking?
You don't want to know the answer to that.
I laugh.
You
Then,
really don't
yeah,
want to know the answer to that.
I'll
'cause
use my
I
axe.
did this before.
He's looking blue.
Yeah. She's looking blue and angry.
Okay, so I was there. We'll use the rest of my... I'm going to use dash and run
Okay.
to over here.
Gotcha.
And is there any way you can lock the Eldritch Cannon on me? Because I'm...
No, unfortunately, not yet. But here, there we go.
Oh shit, wrong one,
All
wrong
right.
one.
Anything else?
Nah.
All right,
That'll be
gotcha. Sweet. As you, Victor, cover S and Harshnag and some protection energy, legendary action from Lymrith here, who's going to use her frightful presence as she lets out a death-defying cry. I need everybody here to make DC 20 wisdom saving throws. You'll become frightened for 1 minute.
Damn.
Wisdom throw.
Okay.
You said DC 20?
Yeah, DC 20 wisdom
I rolled
saving
a
throw.
21.
Sweet,
Alright, I'm going to use...
Oh no.
what's it called?
Oh bad.
Flash of Genius on me.
Woo! Okay, so feared. Flash of Genius, so Victor's not feared. Enderell's feared. And Moore's is feared. Sweet. So the guys that have the frightened condition, you can't willingly approach that creature. You can't willingly approach that creature, okay? Well, you have the frightened condition while it's within sight. As Modus, it's your go.
She's within range of this, I think. I'm going to concentrate and send out shadow
hey.
tendrils.
I have a... Is it too late for me to use my... Something I just forgot to use? Indomitable. If you
Yeah,
fail
sure.
a saving throw, you can reroll it with a +9 bonus.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, so do the wisdom saving throw. Add 9.
Yeah, sweet. So you're not feared.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Thank
All right,
goodness.
keep going. As Modus.
I said I'm gonna shoot out my shadow tendrils towards Lymrith.
Okay.
She needs to make a 15 dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, they still take the 2d6 full damage.
All right, she makes the save, so
Okay.
she's not restrained,
2d8
but she takes damage.
Oh, my bad. It's a fucking to hit.
Oh, is it? Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
Mhm. 19, I guess that misses. Yeah, that misses.
Yeah, that
so
misses.
He doesn't take gold damage for now. And I would like to Starlight Step one more time, because I have 4 of these. right about here. Under action, Starlight Step, and then I would like to move my 30 feet to right about here.
Okay.
I have a lot of long range spells.
That ends your turn?
Yes, sir.
Alright, gotcha. Legendary action. She's going to whip around with her tail, targeting Harshnag here for a 21, which would smack right into him. He kind of takes that blunt, that blow, kind of helping try to protect you, S. As he looks down at you, as he says,
The sentiment I appreciate, S, but you must really get out of here before it unleashes its lightning breath attack.
That's why I'm buying my
Morris.
friend's time.
Morris,
Peace be with you, Harshnag. You better get out of this alive, or I'll kill you myself.
Alright, Morris, your go.
I'm gonna use a bonus action to place a seal on her,
Okay.
and then because of that, my first attack against her should be with advantage.
Correct.
Then I'm gonna use a longbow. Nice.
Nice. Got 26 hits. Let's go.
Right. And that would be.
Oh, it should have been a flat roll, but keep going. Yeah, no, that's fine.
What are you talking about, a flat roll?
It's because you have disadvantage right now because of the frightened condition, so that advantage would have just canceled out to be a flat roll, but I just forgot, so you're good. Keep going.
Oh. And then for my second one, I'm just gonna regular roll to attack. You said it's disadvantage, right?
Yeah, it'll be disadvantage on the second attack.
Technically,
Because-
that's still a miss, but there you go.
Okay, gotcha.
And then I will move my 30 feet. So 20, where about here? That should be about 30. And that's it.
Okay, gotcha. Well, let me freaking add that. 4. Oh, all right, there we go. Sweet. So Lymrith's turn over here, as she is going to close the distance between her and Harshnag before once again doing a bite and a claw attack against him. The natural one misses as Harshnag puts up his great axe, deflecting. Second for 22, which catches him across the side, drawing even more blood. That crackling, that building energy goes from her stomach towards her throat now, as she is going to take flight, leaving both your range, S, and Harshnag. She begins to fly away. Just about right there. Indorel, Morris, Asmodeus, you feel as if she's lining something up. Harshnag's go over here, as he's going to rush over here and kind of blocking line of sight between you three there, before you watch him take his great axe and slam into the statue of his god. And as his great axe pierces the stone, you feel a shake rumble throughout this temple, as if this act of desecration was unacceptable, as boulders begin to fall from the ceiling closest to the portal. I can't make a rectangle. Oh, sweet line. There we go. So everything beyond to the right of that red line is inaccessible right now, right? And as you all look up at the ceiling, you see it slowly begin to crack. As Harshnag's go, Indorel, it's your go.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Magic Missile. First level. Since I am 120 feet of her.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your damage, and then he's gonna take it all. What level are you casting it at?
Level 1. First
Level
level.
1? Yeah, so it's just go ahead and roll your damage.
There we go.
Sweet, 3 points, so 3 times 3 is 9. Alright, hell yeah. Sweet.
Alright, and then I'm gonna start moving kind of bit more over to 30 more feet. and then that'll end my turn.
Okay, gotcha. I don't know if you moved your token or not, or if it's frozen. All right, there it is.
Not yet.
All right, gotcha.
Boom.
S, it's your go. The temple begins to shake violently from Harshnag desecrating his god statue. It's your go.
I'm just gonna look at his head and just mumble, "You fool," and I am going to dash 20, 40, 60. Yep, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna end my turn with that.
Okay, gotcha. Oh, Victor, you watch as Harshnag begins to try to pull back for another slam of his great axe against here.
As he turns to you and says, I must trap her here now or she will destroy us all. Run!
Your go, Victor.
I am. Okay, he's trying to break the statue, right?
Yes.
He is.
All right. Then, fuck it, I'm gonna give him a hand. And where he struck it the first time,
Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna aim my arcane handgun and cast Shatter.
Okay, fuck yeah. Sweet. Describe for me what this looks like.
I'm just gonna point my handgun right at the point, have like silverish energy just build at the end, and just go straight into where he cleaved the axe.
Okay, love it. And as that energy slams into that statue, you see it kind of dissipate initially before even more cracks begin to form. The temple violently shakes from this other act of desecration as more debris begins to fall down, narrowly missing you, Victor, almost in divine retribution. But boulders begin to fall on top of Lymrith, kind of like slamming into her. She's having a hard time holding her flight. What else do you do?
I'm gonna move my full speed this way, and then aim once more, but this time with my Force Ballista.
Okay. Same spot?
Yep.
Are you sure? Take a look at the red lines and where they've been moving as the statue has been taking damage.
Oh man, don't do me like that.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, because they're still right there.
You're welcome.
Actually, what's the range on it? What's the range? Yeah. What's the range on my Force Ballista?
I love the thought, though. Love it.
Fuck. 120?
Yeah, I think she should be within range.
So, okay, then yeah, I'm gonna attack.
Okay, fuck yeah. Roll it.
Come on. It doesn't.
Just narrowly misses. Just bounces right off her natural armor. Anything else you do?
That's all I can do.
Gotcha. Asmodeus, it's your go as Lymrith begins to laugh.
Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to move that. She's still within range of this. I'm going to cast Firebolt, my cantrip, that I can shoot up to 240 feet.
Yep, go ahead and roll your attack.
Fuck yeah, 26.
26, sweet. Slams right into her. You kind of keyhole between two boulders.
That's gonna be a total of 4 damage to her as I to run my 30 feet. Right about there, and then bonus action Starlight Step another 30. It's like stick and move, stick and move.
Run, little rats, run. I have a treat for you.
Morris, it's your go. Remember, you can't get closer
After
to the
that
dragon. You can only move away because of the frightened condition. Keep going.
Yeah, and you said I attack with disadvantage too, so off that one, I guess I'm just gonna act
My
dash.
apologies. Hey, go ahead and roll another wisdom save because you're supposed to make it at the end of your turns. I don't think you made it. I don't think you repeated your save at the end of your last turn.
It's a good roll, but I only got +0.
Yeah, so you'd still be frightened on this one. Keep going with your turn.
Alright, 20.
Does that also apply to me?
Yes, it does.
60.
And then I'm gonna copy what he did, and then do another my bonus action for my Misty Step right here,
Okay.
and it should give me resistant salt damage.
Sure as hell does. Okay, gotcha. Anything else?
In my turn right there.
Ooh, all right. So it's Lymrith's turn. You, Victor, Harshnag, and S watch as that crackling blue energy begins to form at her mouth before lightning streaks forth. All right, and in a 120-foot line. Right, 120-foot line. Nearly clipping the statue here. Victor and S, you guys are going to have advantage on this save because Harshnag is, I'm going to say it's kind of like trying to block you right now. But I need you guys both to make DC 23 dexterity saving throws right now, or you're going to take some lightning damage.
You said advantage?
At disadvantage. Or no, sorry, at advantage.
At advantage, I'm going to do that again then. There we go. Roll that shit.
Fuck, you said DC what?
23.
Fuck.
Okay.
No, I got a 17.
Same.
Lightning erupts from Lymrith's mouth as you hear Harshnag scream out in pain, his body seeming to convulse. All right.
Ouch.
As both of you guys are going to take 90 points of lightning damage from this ancient blue dragon's lightning breath attack.
Dead.
Yeah, same.
Nope, you guys are at death's door. Remember, once you hit 0 HP, I don't like going unconscious. That's kind of bullshit. But you do gain 1 level of exhaustion here. All right, at 0 HP. You just make your death saves at the end of your turn, and you guys have full action economy when it does come to your turn. Victor, your Eldritch Cannon also takes 90 points of damage there. Or yeah, well, it's not gonna make it save. So it also takes 90 points of damage. If it's destroyed, it's destroyed.
So it's gone.
Right? Harshnag here, taking the brunt of this, but still standing tall. It's his turn. As he begins to limp over to you guys with his movement speed. Before picking up each of you in one. Well, do you consent to him being picked up, or are you gonna make saves?
I'll consent to being picked up.
Yeah, I will.
Okay, gotcha. Sweet. So he picks up Victor. He picks up S. He looks at you as he says,
Live. Restore the ordning.
right? As he attempts to launch you guys into safety here, heading towards that door at the number 4 here. Let's see. Sweet. So let's see how well he's gonna actually make this strength check, right?
Oh shit.
A 23. Sweet. So I'm gonna say he's able to toss you guys probably I'm gonna say a good 90 feet and whatnot, right? So, boom,
40, 80,
Going
90.
to mock Jesus.
boom. So you guys watch as Victor and S kind of streak overhead before tumbling across the ground. But because of the distance that you guys traveled, I'm gonna say you would take additional bludgeoning damage from that. So you guys gonna gain 1 additional exhaustion level in damages. Okay. Now both you guys are at exhaustion 2, but you're out of line of sight. Indorel, it's your go.
Alright, I'm gonna move my 30 feet again. Which is gonna be just about here. And I'm gonna cast a cantrip. Firebolt.
Okay, go ahead. Make your attack.
Right. Actually, hold on. Let me make sure I'm actually within range before I try to do that.
Right now the location of where you are, you don't have line of sight. Actually, fuck it. I'm gonna say you're gonna shoot in between the legs. And it's 120 feet.
It is. So I'm too far away, so I'm not gonna be able to do anything. I'm gonna use my dash ability.
Okay, gotcha. Go ahead and move another 30 feet there as you get in the distance between with Victor and S.
Boom.
Okay, anything else?
Nope, that will end my turn.
Okay, gotcha. Bloodied and bruised, S, it's your go. The door to your salvation stands before you.
I'm going to use my second wind.
Okay. Second wind, heal up a little bit. Remember, your movement speed is just reduced.
1 plus
You can,
9.
yeah, just heal up. But your movement speed's reduced by 10 because of the second exhaustion level you have on your body.
So I gotta manually roll that shit because for some reason it won't let me actually click the fucking
Strange.
thing. Yeah, I know. I was trying to figure it out the other day and I still haven't. But it would be 10 plus 9, so whatever this is.
No, I already
7
dashed.
plus
I can't
9,
type
so
and run.
16. So heal, apply changes. I'm at 16 health. HP is, or temporary HP is 0.
Wait, hold
No,
on. I'm sorry.
0.
Yeah. Temp HP is 0, but you get those 7 points of healing and plus whatever modifiers, if any.
Yeah, plus 9, so I'm up to 16.
Okay, up to 16. Gotcha. Focusing your
I'm
energy,
going
you heal up your
to-
wounds. Keep going.
I'm going to pick up Victor and I'm gonna book it to the fucking door.
Okay, gotcha. So I'm gonna say you're gonna be encumbered, so it's gonna be treating like you're grappling him. So you can only move 10 feet right now because you already lost 10 feet because of the exhaustion. So you're picking
That's
him
fine.
up, and you're moving.
I'm gonna move him up to basically where
Enderell,
Enderell is.
love it. Enderell, make your whiz save again. Remember, DC's 20. And anything else, us?
Wisdom save.
I don't think I have.
I got a
much
24.
else I can
Okay,
use.
you're no longer feared.
Let's go.
Hang on, I'm trying to see if there is anything else I can do. I already used my action surge.
Let's see.
Let's see.
You hear?
I will melt the flesh from your bones.
I'm gonna look behind me and just basically yell at Mors and Asmodeus. Let's go!
Okay, gotcha. Victor, you feel you're fading in and out, kind of still being able to maintain consciousness, still battle ready, as S picks you up, bloodied and bruised. What do you do?
I'll go ahead and cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay, gotcha. You muster your arcane energy as healing begins to heal the scorches on your arms there as you gain 22 HP. Nice.
Damn.
What else,
Nice.
Victor?
After that, I will go ahead, jump down from S's shoulder and move my.
Okay.
So, I guess right there. So I
Yep.
can,
Anything
and
else?
that'll end my turn.
Gotcha. Salvation
because I only
beyond
had
those.
the one action.
Yep, salvation. Well, no, Victor. Remember, you have your full action economy, so you have your bonus action if you want to do anything. If you have anything, I don't know if you do.
Actually, let me check that.
While you check, though, I'll come back to you. All right, Asmodeus, your go.
All right. In like a kind of like fuck you type of way, Asmodeus is gonna starlight step another 30 feet to right about here-ish. I think is a shot in dark. And with a flick of his hand as he starts stepping, I'm going to cast Storm Sphere. I believe it is. Let me make sure that I'm looking at it correctly. So when I say it's Storm Sphere,
What level spell are you casting?
it's gonna be it's either 4th level or 5th level that I can cast this at, and I'm going to choose the lower one, a 4th level, because I feel like she would be able to make the save and/or I'm not gonna hit. But on the dragon, I would like to basically pinpoint this Storm Sphere and a
Yep.
20-foot sphere around
Gotcha.
her.
Go ahead and make your to hit with it.
Okay, it's gonna be a +8 to hit. Natural 20, baby.
Sweet, natural 20. Sweet. So go ahead
That's
and
46. 4d6 times 2. So it's 10 times. Yeah, it's 10 damage. Fuck yeah.
gotcha. It's just going to be the bludgeoning damage since she's resistant to lightning. So the 5d6 on top, or the 10d6 on top of that, well, it's not going to do anything against her. But she takes
Yeah, it's just a bludgeoning damage. And then I'm concentrating that on her. So unless she moves out of it, she's fucked. And then I'm going to take my movement to get up to S and injury.
Okay, gotcha. Moors, you feel the temple begin to shudder as even more debris begins to fall down. What do you do?
You boys booking it. And I'm gonna do the dash. 20, 40, 60. And end my turn.
Gotcha. Make your DC 20 whiz save. Okay. It's Lymrith's turn. Once again, she flies out from that debris before rushing Harshnag. You hear her voice echo throughout. You're still feared. She says,
I will kill you first, Harshnag, and then feast upon your friend's corpse.
and she's going to make some attacks against him. First for a bite, as you see her maw kind of reach around the side of the statue for a 30 to hit. He's going to take some more damage here. He's become bloodied. Before a nasty claw comes across his chest for a 19, ripping into him further. All right. Before finishing with a tail for a natural 20, which slams into him hard. He's going to take another 20 points of bludgeoning damage, almost sending him stumbling into the statue, which causes even more debris begin to fall down. Right? And as Harshnag crashes into the statue, blood spilling from his lips as he slams into it, debris falling around him hits his go.
Don't worry, friends. This bitch will not get to you.
And as he says that, as debris is falling around the two of them, he takes his great axe and in his last swing slams it into the head of the statue of his god, severing it. Right? Stillness passes over you as things seem to slow down before a thunderous energy ripples throughout this temple, sending debris flying everywhere. Ceiling pieces starts to come down. We're going to get out of initiative here, right? As there's too much debris kind of falling down, kind of blocking your way from Lymrith and Harshnag. But this temple is obviously falling apart, right? A couple of things that you guys instinctively know as time seemingly slows down for everybody is that your access to the Oracle has most likely been cut off, right? This temple probably no longer accessible, but you've managed to leave, perhaps with your lives. Indorel, your go. We're gonna do a couple of kind of like running away here as the temple's falling down. Indorel, your go. What do you do?
I'm gonna just go ahead and run towards the door. As like all the debris is falling down, like in between us and Harshnag, I screamed, "Harshnag, no!"
I'm gonna take that opportunity. I'm gonna grab S. I'm just gonna grab Endoril and be like, "He's too late. Get out of here."
Okay, gotcha. Indoril, go and give yourself a heroic inspiration because I absolutely fucking love that. And Indoril, as you get to the double doors, right in front of you. Yeah, what's up?
Is it cool if I go last on this?
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Thank you for letting me know. Indoril, as you come to those double doors, you're the first to notice that there's a large debris kind of blocking like the crack. That's already there. You're the first to notice that, but as you get up there, S, it's your go with Victor, then Moors, then Asmodus. Okay.
I have a quick question. How do I give myself that heroic inspiration?
At the top of your sheet, you'll like to the right of your walking speed, you'll see heroic inspiration. Just click that and read over it. It's some cool stuff. S, what do you do?
Okay.
I am going to take one last look over to Harshnag at his actions, give a silent prayer and thanks, and like him, I'm gonna book it to the door.
Okay, gotcha. That stone boulder sits in front of you. What do you do, S?
I'm gonna say fuck this, and I'm gonna swing with all my might on that rock and to attempt to like crack it.
Gotcha.
Or break
Go ahead and
or
attack
something.
with advantage for me.
Fuck yeah. Rolling with advantage. Come on. Thank you. How does an 18 work?
18. You slice this rock cleanly in half, opening a pathway to escape. You have the rest of your movement speed.
I'm gonna look at everybody. I'm just gonna make sure everybody else gets out first.
Okay, gotcha. You're sitting there
Go.
kind of motioning.
Go.
Love it. Victor, you watch as S cleaves this boulder in half. What do you do?
Oh, a second.
Moors, you're next on deck. Think about what you want to do. And once we get out of this, if you guys get out of it, then we'll take a little break.
Fuck what? I'll say I want to actually try something. Let's see.
You want me to come back to you?
So, taking a potion, is that an action or bonus action?
Either or.
Okay, because what I want to try to do is wait. Can we still see Harshnag?
Right now, you can barely see him as there's too much debris and dust falling down from this temple collapsing.
But do I still have some line of sight, even if it's not like
Yes, faintly.
completely? Okay.
What would you like to do?
So, use my full. Also, let me go ahead and get back. Full speed to get a bit closer. Then I'm gonna take the potion of gaseous form, which will also give me 10 feet of flight. Get 10 feet closer, and that should put me in just enough range to vortex warp him out.
Ooh, love it. What's the range on vortex warp?
120.
120 feet?
Shit.
Sweet.
Yeah, so plus
On
the
that.
10 feet should put me just in the right range.
Oh, fucking love it. Sweet. Victor, what does your vortex warp look like as you manage to pull Harshnag from what you suspect to be death itself?
Just purple energy warping around him until he appears right next to us.
Boom. Bloodied and bruised. Suspected a broken forearm, still clutching his mighty great axe. He spits out blood as he's barely holding consciousness, but you, Victor, have surely saved your friend.
Alright.
Ah, man.
No man.
Now let's get
Yeah.
the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
if you don't already have heroic inspiration, give yourself it. Loved it.
I already have one.
All right, you already have one. You can dish it out
Yeah.
to somebody else that doesn't have it if you so choose. Otherwise, it's lost.
I'll give it to S, considering, he did carry my ass.
Okay, gotcha. Heroic inspirations gifted over to you, S. Morris, it's your go as you watch the purple energy kind of flick Harshnag into existence behind you guys.
And S already cut the door open, right?
Yep, the boulders split, and the pathway to your freedom is there.
Alright, I will go beside this door and hold it open, like how S was saying, waiting for everyone to go through.
Gotcha. Pushing it probably further. Pushing it open just a little bit further, creating more space. So now you guys don't have to go single file, kind of down the line. Moors, you're no longer feared because you don't have line of sight of the dragon anymore, okay?
Cool.
So S and Moors, your help is definitely enhancing the egress of your group. Asmodeus, it's your go.
I would like to move everybody to the room if that's okay.
Say again?
Because of what I'm about to do, I would like to try to move everybody out of the room from what I'm about to do. If that's okay with everybody.
Well,
Have everybody out
teleport
the door
out.
as I'm the last person out. Because I has to be the last person out pretty much.
okay. Do you want to just position yourself next to the door and just and then wait it out?
Yeah, yeah, pretty much
You want to tell the team what
I'm
you're gonna do?
So my plan is as we're leaving, I'm going to hit the statue one more time with a 5th level fireball. Permanently collapsing everything.
Okay, gotcha. So you get right next up to S. All
Yeah, I'm holding up the door for everybody.
right, gotcha. Then it's Harshnag's turn over here. Actually, I'm just gonna do some more environmental stuff. It's boom, boom, boom. Even more debris. Whoop. Even
That's a lot of debris.
yeah, you get debris fucking falls on your guys' heads, right? This debris narrowly begins to miss Harshnag. As he stands up. How much movement speed does this large motherfucker have? Sweet. So he begins to stumble to his feet, picking up you, Victor, if you consent. Otherwise, you'll make a save, and picking
Yep.
up you, Indoril. You consent to getting picked up?
Yep.
I do.
All right,
I do
cool. So
consent.
no saves from you guys, as he's going to dash 80 feet here. Sweet. So you, Moors, and S holding open this door. Harshnag, despite his broken forearm, clutching that great axe, slams his body into those two doors, slamming them open, revealing your path to escape. Before you see the hallway, the causeway here, begin to have debris begin to fall down here. Harshnag gets down to a knee as he says, "Get on! I'm running us out of here."
I'm waiting on y'all.
Sweet. So Indiro, Victor, you guys are being carried by Harshnag. Moors, you hear him say this. What do? Do you hop onto him?
Yep, full sprint.
Gotcha. S, do you hop onto him?
Damn right.
All right, gotcha. Latching onto his tattered clothing, you can smell the burnt flesh from that lightning breath attack that he took. You can feel the coagulated blood against your skin. Asmodeus, your team has finally left this chamber. What do you do?
As Asmodeus walks out the door, he turns around, points at the statue, and just says, "Fireball." And that's going to be 31 damage to the statue as I walk out.
Sweet. Your fireball, like a little small bead of energy streaks from you before colliding with the back cloak of this destroyed statue, and in a roar of energy explodes it in 1,000 pieces, sending it scattering. The temple itself, you see it shudder from this act of desecration, right? As you climb onto the tassels of Harshnag's clothes, as he begins to sprint, covering you guys as best as he can with his hands as debris is falling down on top of you. I'm gonna need everybody just to make a DC 10 dexterity saving throw.
Oh, thank God. 15.
14, that.
You say dexterity and I get scared.
15, 14, 22. Please don't be the one to fucking fail. God damn it.
20!
Indiro,
Yeah.
natural 20 from
Flash
Victor.
of genius.
Sweet.
Flash of genius.
Okay, sweet. Victor, as you guys are rushing down on the back of Harshnag through this fucking causeway that's falling down on debris, you watch as the rest of your compatriots are managing to able to hold on to the scraps of whatever they can onto Harshnag, but you watch as Indiro begins to slip. How do you save him, Victor? With your flash of
I'm
genius.
just gonna reach out and grab him by the back of his cloak.
Sweet. Sweet.
Like a kid.
You,
I said grab him!
Victor, calculating the exact distance that you need, a flash of genius flashes through your brain as you manage to catch him mid-air as you watch Indiro's eyes light up in fear as he fears that he was going to be left behind. You managing to grab him. All right, sweet. So you guys are all right here now. I'm going to need everybody to once again make another DC 10 dexterity saving throw. As more debris starting to fall down, he's starting to run. As Modus's grip, Moore's grip, Victor's grip slowly comes loose. What do you do?
Heroic inspiration.
Heroic inspiration
Heroic
onto who?
heroic
All right,
inspiration
hold on. I'm gonna
to-
go. I'm gonna
for
go in
me.
order. I'm gonna go in order here. As Modus, what do you do with that
I'm gonna
7?
use my heroic inspiration to reroll my dexterity saving throw.
Okay, now you got. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, sorry. Asmodeus, go ahead and roll your repeat dex save, please.
Oh God, I'll take the 10.
Nice, just made it there.
Literally that
So
plus one.
estimated Moors. Do you have any reactions or anything like that? No, you
No,
don't. Victor, do you have
no.
heroic inspiration? Victor, re-roll the 7 damn. Indiro, you
I'm gonna use
pass
Flash of Genius for that.
onto yourself.
Yeah.
All right, gotcha. So, Victor, you managed to once again calculate precisely where you need to hang on. Everybody else made it, right? But as Harshnag takes a huge boulder to the head, he stumbles a bit. You, Moors, your grip and comes a bit loose as you take a slight tumble to the ground behind.
Wait. Because it doesn't say it only limits to like 1 per turn or whatever.
It's using your reaction. Well, you know, we're not in a turn-based round, so and reactions are kind of fucking permanent and whatnot. We're not necessarily in combat order, right? So yeah. So you managed to correct yourself. Do you have any more uses of Flash of Genius?
Yeah, I got 2 more, so I can use one
Gotcha.
more for him.
Moors, you look towards Victor's direction, kind of feeling a faintest connection of camaraderie. Victor, what do you do?
I'm gonna just like grab onto his arm and just kind of like try to pin him to the back of Harshnag.
Gotcha. Moors, how do you react?
Well, if that wasn't gonna happen, I was gonna teleport, but I'm gonna grab his hand, and as I do it, I'm trying to swing into his cape.
Sweet, try
Or
to
whatever
swing
he's
into his cape and kind of latch right onto it. Harshnag manages to get back to his feet. You all see the entrance laid bare right in front of you. You're almost there, but just as he gets there, the largest of the boulders begin to crash, come down. I need all of you, if you so choose. You're either going to make a save or you're going to try to blow this thing up as a group. What do you guys want to do? You want to
I'll cast Shatter.
I want to punch it.
Okay.
I'll cast Shatter on it.
We're blowing it up.
Yes, go ahead and make your attacks. I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna go around the table here. It's gonna have a set amount of HP. Oh, just go ahead and roll your damage on whatever attack that you want. Including if you have multi-attack. I'm gonna have to count everything.
8 and 5.
Okay, Indorel. That's 13 damage.
Sorry, that was a. Nope. There we go.
Nope, just go ahead and roll damage. We're just looking for
damage. Oh my
damage.
god, my damage is so bad.
I mean, you used Firebolt. You could have cast something else if you so choose. Moors. I need you to just roll damage on whatever you're using.
I am gonna use my magical item for Scorching Ray.
Okay, fuck yeah. Go ahead and roll your damage 3 times then.
Motherfucker.
3 plus 8. Nice. Plus
3s, baby.
3. Okay, no, not too bad. Victor.
Shatter.
Shatter does double damage onto objects, right?
Inanimate.
I thought it.
It does it to inanimate.
My nose is bleeding.
Let's see.
Are you stressed out that much there, Linear?
My point.
My man's
Yeah.
stressing.
A creature made of inorganic material, such as stone crystal, has disadvantage on the saving throw. But fuck it, I'm just gonna have it deal double damage for now.
That works for me.
Yeah.
What's up, buddy?
What level are you casting it at?
Level 2, because that's all I have available right now.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay, so double damage, right?
Yep.
So I'm just gonna do a crit.
Yep.
And it's gonna be 30.
Nice. And Asmodus.
I'm gonna just Witch Bolt, level 4.
Level 4. Gotcha. Go ahead and roll your damage.
This is 5d12, by the way.
Okay. Hell yeah. Let's go.
Nice.
That last one's taking a minute. Okay. 43 damage. Thank you.
43. Definitely. 2 over what you guys needed. This boulder had 100 HP. You guys did 102 damage.
Hell yeah,
and
I'll
whatnot.
take it.
I want each of you guys to describe what your character does to this boulder as you all successfully manage to destroy this thing. S, you're the kind of the first to act. But what does it look like as you carve through?
I'm going to use Harshnag as kind of a momentum, and I'm going to jump and do like a constant flip, so I'm like a rotating saw, and just smack this fucking rock.
Love it. Indorel, you see this. What does your firebolt look like?
I'm gonna act like this is about to be one of the most powerful firebolts you guys ever seen, and as I'm charging it up, it just like, and like, it doesn't do anything at all. Like,
It just picks up like
and then as I do that, I'm like, well, that was pathetic.
There's just a little scratch of the fucking boulder. Broke up the tiniest piece.
Boris, what does your what does your scorching rays look like as you channel this magical object?
My intent was to hit the side of it to try to make it move so we
Love
could
it.
dodge it on the way out.
Love it. So kind of directing it a bit with those scorching rays. Victor.
Yep.
I'm just gonna like do like I did earlier with the statue, just that silvery energy right in the center of it and just watch it explode.
Sweet. The boulder begins to crack from that shatter. Asmodus, you see that crack being formed by Victor's shatter spell.
As you've seen it plenty of times before, in like a Zareth style, I hold up both my hands, charging the lightning bolt and shooting it directly into the crack that Victor's making.
The boulder bursts, from all of the damage that it's sustained as Harshnag manages to stumble to your guys' safety out onto the causeway. Your airship is still hovering above, situated like right here. The ladder comes down. You watch the faces of your cultist compatriots. You see Delphine, Laz, Traut, and Brassic all come through. You see their expressions of just pure fear and worry from seeing what just happened there. And from there, we're gonna go on a little break. All right.
Cool.
Let me unpause this and then change the tunes back to what we
All right.
need. Elven Sanctuary, sure. Okay, cool. So resuming exactly where we left off, bloodied and bruised. Some of you are completely scot-free, squeaky clean, save for some dust on your shoulders. You see your companions on that airship, faces with concern. They're probably about 80 feet in the air with a really long single ladder that touches the ground in front of you in the causeway. Harshnag puts all of you down individually, as he says.
Well, that was something, huh? Were you guys able to get what you needed from the Oracle?
We did.
Or Harshnag.
Outstanding, for I fear that we will not be able to return. The desecration to the statue of Amon has destroyed this temple, and all magical power has perhaps left it. Were you able to discern the locations of the other giants before you left? That is the question.
One, yes.
That is a
We were able to get
shame.
one location.
The rest will perhaps remain a mystery. But the one that you did identify, I know you will succeed in recovering this conch.
We don't have a choice anymore. I know who that dragon was.
Who was she to you, S?
As Modus dusts himself off, he's gonna walk up to S and like put a hand on his shoulder and just go, buddy, me and you have known each other for quite some time. I was like, and I'm gonna go, I think it's time for the rest of us, or the rest of the party, to know exactly what happened to you. And I promise you, nobody here is gonna judge you. All we're gonna try to do is try to help you get back to where you were.
S,
Take a nice long sigh.
from what you know, S, just to kind of give you like a refresher on some stuff here, right? So from that conversation all inside the temple, you know that Lymrith was the orchestrate of all of the bad things that have probably happened to you. She also mentioned that you might want to take this down, that a wizard named Collect, the wizard named Collect, she said that he betrayed her. And you distinctly remember that this Collect person was meant to make you into one of her spawns, one of her servants. Okay, so that's all that's everything you guys discussed before the fight. Okay, so now scene's on you guys.
Hello. Everybody, take a long sigh, and I'm gonna look at Harshnag dead in the face. Excuse me. And I'm gonna take off my mask and look at everybody and simply say, "She did this." And all you guys see is a face where half of it is still fairly fresh, fairly youthful, but on the other half, you see basically a super advanced state of zombification and necrosis, almost like cheekbones gone, teeth rotted, eye is black with red retinas, like a demon eye almost, and that like hair's matted and rotted away. Basically, like take the Joker but undead.
I was gonna say, is it Face from
Two-Face. Pretty much.
Yeah,
Harvey Two-Face.
yeah. Sorry, Two-Face. That's who I meant. Take Two-Face, but instead of like burnt, it's death.
Okay.
And as Modus is gonna like just keep my hand on S's shoulder and just go, "It's okay, buddy. promise, nobody here is here to judge you. We just want to help you and make sure that you can get back to your normal self. Right, guys? As I look at everybody else for reassurance.
I agree, and I ask a question. Can I touch your face? Does it hurt to touch your face?
I'm just gonna give you the most stone cold stare.
All right, I get it.
Well, Victor, what do you think, buddy?
I mean, I don't have any spells that might be able to help just yet, but eventually we might find something that can help.
And Morris, I know you're new here, but you know this is just what our buddy's been cursed with, and like my whole mission this entire time has been trying to get him back to normal. And you know, I feel like us fixing this problem that we have in front of us, the ordning, bringing that back to normal, will help him in the long run of getting himself back to normal.
Well, this is one hell of an introduction, but where I'm from, I've seen a lot worse. You don't got it half bad.
No pun intended. That's sweet.
CS, as I like, you know, go in for like a hug for S, you know, reassuring him as a friend, like, we got you.
I'm just standing there like fucking Vex from League of Legends, like, okay, I get it.
We got you, buddy. Don't worry.
And then I continue. My original name is Ivan. You heard her say that once before. I come from the White Mane family, from the north. And I was taken as a child because I thought, wouldn't it be nice to just escape for a while? Well, that while lasted for almost 30 years. I was held prisoner by slave trade and basically left to starve to death until, well, apparently I was supposed to be Lymrith's henchman. Apparently it didn't work out.
That is a sad tale. That is a sad tale indeed. Perhaps we should have tried slaying that witch where she stood.
In all honesty,
Perhaps in time.
Arseneg, you did yourself a favor by getting out of there. Lymrith is not one to be trifled with. I tried once before, and it didn't end well.
I mean, if you give me until level 20, I mean, I got you.
Level 20, what do you mean?
Still, I access to level 9
Wall
spells.
break. I'm just gonna bonk Asmodeus in the head, like, listen, you cannot break the fourth wall everywhere you go.
What are these levels that you speak? But
Oh, no, nothing.
our friend
Arseneg,
here
my
did
bad.
say something interesting. Moors, where are you from?
That'll have to come in due time.
You know what? I respect that answer.
I agree.
I think one big plot twist for the day is enough. As I point to myself.
for sure. If you want,
you
buddy,
begin-
you can put back on your mask.
You begin to hear calls for, like, coming from above you of Osmotus, Indra, Victor, are you guys okay down there?
As
The
Moto
temple's
is just gonna hold up a
collapsed.
thumbs up towards them. He's just gonna hold up a thumbs up. Like, yeah, we're good.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold a mid thumbs up, shake it, like,
Just
almost died, but it's okay.
You guys watch as Harshnag kind of grabs his wrist on that broken forearm before kind of straightening it out, pushing a bone back from where it popped out of, before he begins to start to make like a makeshift bandage for himself here.
Asmodeus is gonna assist in like helping wrap this up and like try to repair some of Harshnag and try to make him feel a little bit better.
Well, my friends, it seems destiny has something else in store for both of us. I was sure that I was going to die, but Victor, you, my friend, saved me. I want you to know that I appreciate that sincerely.
Oh, no problem, big guy.
I know I'm too big to go upon that airship there, but I think I've done my part. The rest lies with all of you.
Indeed.
And as Modus is like finishing up, he goes, "Well, Harshnag, buddy, it has been a pleasure meeting you and getting to know you, and I hope that our paths cross once more." As Modus finishes up and starts walking towards.
Gotcha. So Asmodus, you say your goodbyes as you begin to ascend the ladder to the airship. All right.
I say to Harshnag, take care of yourself. No more heroic doings. Can't be scaring off like that.
I'll try my best, Indorel. I know that you'll become a powerful wizard in a short time. Take care.
Thank you. And I head up the ladder as well.
Sweet. Enderell heads up the ladder.
I'll wait to be the last one.
Oh, god damn it. Freaking Colby. He freaking pissed again on the on my freaking thing and whatnot. We gotta get that spray stuff.
Bad cat.
Hold on.
Bad cat.
I'll be right back.
Right.
So starting this back up again. So Indorel begins to make his way up the ladder.
I'm gonna look at Arshnag, and I'm just gonna excuse me, and I'm just gonna hold up a fist and just simply say, "Battle Brothers today, you did good."
I agree, S. Or should we call you Ivan? What do you want to go by?
I do a long thinking. I do I visualize DM. You just suddenly see S just hearing the echoes of his past just going through his head, hearing his name, hearing all the bullshit he went through, all the torture, all the nasty crap. But I just simply sigh and just say, I think it's time I bore that burden once more. So yes, I will be Ivan.
Okay, make the appropriate changes and give yourself a point of heroic inspiration. As you all watch S begin to ascend up the ladder towards the airship. Ooh. Victor.
Well, since he's not going to be able to come with us, and considering how wounded he is, I slot I have for cure wounds on him. Which is literally 12d8 plus 25.
Hold on, what level are you casting?
No, I'm using every last spell slot I have to cast cure wounds on him. So that it would equal 12d8, 12d8 plus 25.
Gotcha. So just as Harshnag is finishing kind of like making a makeshift splint for his fractured forearm, you reach out. What does this healing look like to everybody?
Just like a golden aura.
A golden aura washes over Harshnag as you watch as the charred skin begins to turn back to its pale blue. The tears from the claws across his chest begin to close up, leaving the faintest of scars. Harshnag turns to you, gives you a solid head nod, Victor, as he says,
Much appreciated there. I know it was exhaustive.
It is, and now if you don't mind, I'm gonna go take a nap.
With a soft grunt, he acknowledges it, and as you, Victor, ascend up the ladder wheel towards the airship, Moors, the rest of these newfound compatriots are all climbing up towards this unknown airship, where the seemingly cultist-like individuals are waving to them and calling to them. Harshnag turns to you, Moors, as he says,
I know that you've been a friend to Zephyros, and any friend of Zephyros is a friend to me. Your bravery here speaks volumes to your character.
Thanks, big guy. We almost lost you.
That
How tall is
we did.
Harshnag?
He's 25 feet. But right now he's like
Man.
crouched and either on a knee or like sitting down.
Hey, can you do me a favor and lift me up as high as you can so I don't have to climb as much?
Of course, Moors, of course.
Right. As the rest of you, as you begin to ascend up the ladder, you watch as Harshnag, with the arm outstretched, is able to put Moors just above you, Asmodeus.
No cutting!
As you are the first to kind of climb on top of there.
Thanks, big guy.
Oh, hello, friends.
Okay, cool. So, options here for the group, okay? Because truth be told, it's a 2-week journey on this airship. I really want to just kind of like fast forward on the fast travel here. I know that you guys have NPCs that you like want to check up on and interact with, which I'm totally cool for. But I'm also cool with just saying you guys make it to the iceberg that you need to go to, or to continue on the adventure. You guys good with
I'm
just
down
like
to fast forward.
that fast forward? It's gonna
Yep.
be a group vote. Is there
I mean,
anybody
some-
opposed? We can
Some
do
nice little conversation, like with the people that we're training and stuff, would be cool. But you know,
okay.
I would
you
like
can-
to have some conversations with the NPCs.
Okay, so you can talk to Tralt and whatnot. I'll work that in. Moore's. I'll fill you in on the back end about it, because I would also really like to kind of like fast forward just a little bit here.
Sounds good. The first thing I was gonna say was, "Show me to my bunk."
Same.
and Victor.
Victor is tired. He wants.
Okay, gotcha. So we'll change it up here. Boop. Boop, boop. A little sea shanty. As the ship begins to depart, you see a little bit. A little wee bit. Oh, there you go. So you guys are
Back on the ship,
yeah,
boys.
you guys are once again back onto this airship. Your compatriots or your acolytes all on the main deck. You Moors see a dark elf helming the ship in what appears to be like a seemingly old style sailorish uniform. She looks at you and the rest of the group as she pipes up.
Oi, who's the new one?
oh, this is Morris, as Modus points at him.
Well, welcome aboard, Moors. I imagine you're a friend to everybody here, so that means you're a friend to me. Welcome aboard my airship.
Thanks for having me.
If you talk to Brassic there, he'll be able to point you to unused quarters below deck. Just be aware, do not touch the fire elemental that is on the top deck, and do not mess with the wind elemental that is below deck. If you do, this whole thing will go down.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that adventure, boys.
Oh man.
As Modus is gonna yell out as loud as possible, "Where is he?" and like slam his hand on like the side of the ship.
So as you say that, a voice pops up.
Asmodeus, I'm right over here.
Come to me, friend.
Tralt kind of like
As
goes right up to you. As he says,
show me what you've learned.
Well, I've just been hitting the books as hard as I can, and I managed to learn this.
As you watch him like weave arcane symbols in his hands before launching his arm towards the starboard or the right side of the ship, as you see a crackle of lightning streaks out, as you make it out to be a semblance of Witch Bolt, but perhaps underleveled.
Perfect. As I go, you're doing great. Just keep on the books. Work on as much of evocation as you can, but take a little dive into the necromancy side of things.
Certainly, I will.
Excuse me.
Delsavine pipes up a bit as she says,
I don't know what the hell happened down there, but that entire temple is seemingly collapsed on top of itself. I'm glad that you are all okay. Some of you look like hammered dog shit for less proper terms, but Perella has made some excellent stew below decks. Help yourselves and rest up. I take it we have our new destination?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
As Asmodeus circles on the map, the frost giant kingdom.
Yeah,
Or
gotcha.
the kingdom
it's
that we're
Ready
going
to
to
freeze to
next.
death.
And instinctively, all of you guys know the exact location and most direct route of which you're able to relay to Adelsophine. She cocks an eyebrow as she continues.
This journey will at least take 2 weeks. I guess you should start knitting your furs.
Yeah, thank God I bought all that winter gear. As
Yeah,
Asmodeus grabs his
I'm gonna-
bag and pulls out the winter gear.
I'm gonna walk over beside his most and be like, you have to knit your sweater. As I smirk under my mask.
I bought clothes for everybody. Did we forget this? I bought everybody a fur jacket, fur boots, fur pants. We're good.
You did. When you first met
Didn't
make
we
your
also
first
have,
expedition,
pepper?
it's in the storeroom. No, you got it
I
from,
bought it for everybody that was here.
Yeah, there's some winter clothes inside the storeroom below deck. I remember you guys picking it up.
Yeah, Asmodeus is gonna look at Charles and just give him a solid head nod and start working his way down to below deck.
Okay. I'm going to say, once you guys have chosen to get your bowl of food, then that's kind of where you are for this aspect. And then we'll kind of go on from there, okay?
I'm going to walk over and look at Brassic and be like, bulked up a bit.
Not as much as you, sir. I saw you basically take down that boulder yourself.
I wish it was me, boy. But trust me, what's down there, be thankful it's not up here.
I shall take your words to heart and train even harder. I can give you my promise.
I look forward to your progress. And I'm going to go ahead and head down. And actually try to sleep for once.
Alright, sweet. Grabbing your bowl of food and downing it as you drift off into a nice slumber.
I mean, I can trade out for the sleep spell and just knock you out real quick, Ivan.
Victor, Morris, how about you two? What do you guys do, if anything?
I'll walk by Brassic and Dusty and be like, don't let him lie to you. The big guy just sneezed as I go get my food.
Okay.
The big guy just sneezed.
You watch a small smile cross Delsophine's face, Morris, as she kind of chuckles at the joke there, kind of gaining some more rapport. Victor, what about yourself?
I'm gonna just pat Laz on the shoulder and say, we'll talk. And then just go get my food.
Yes, as you begin to head off, you hear the as if he's beginning to speak, right for a second, right? Go
If you
and
have something to
roll,
say, then follow.
roll a perception check for me, or an insight.
Let me see what I have. I'll do insight. Fuck, I don't understand. I'll use my last fucking
What, Flash of Genius? Sweet,
Yeah.
sweet. So as you're able to read his boyish expression there, you get the feeling that something's up, as if he's hiding a surprise.
Okay, out with it. What you got?
Well, I think I made some upgrades to your bunk, sir. I think you might enjoy it a little bit, maybe. It makes it a lot
Let's
easier
see.
to roll out.
Right. And as you go into your designated room there, Victor, your hammock your hammock that was once there seems to be missing, and instead, at like against the wall, is a small square wooden box, kind of probably about like 3 feet off the ground, kind of pressed up against the bulkhead of the ship.
Can I have it in my same room? Because I want to look at it and just look straight at Victor, like that sidelong anime face. It's a trap.
Too tired to care.
Les hears that.
No, it's not a trap. It's a nice magical contraption that I managed to finagle and tinker with, using the guidance that Victor's provided me. I swear. Perfectly
Okay.
Last
safe,
time I heard that it was a
I
trap.
think.
Alright, let's try it.
That's totally a trap.
Gotcha. So Victor, you can go over to this wooden box and press the little button that Laz manages to point out to you, and as you do, as you do, because how the proximity of where you are, you should just make a DC 10 dexterity saving throw.
Oh, dear
shit.
fucking god.
Well,
Sweet. 14. Sweet. So out from this small little box that's only maybe about like a foot wide, the first thing that starts to appear as it opens up is a white cloth, right? And within a second, you instantly know that this is some type of expanding device. So you manage to sidestep out of the way, as within a second, almost a 6 foot plush bed lies in front of you, narrowly missing, getting pelted by this thing and sent probably across the room. Laz, face lights up with joy as he says,
I made you a bed. Isn't it awesome?
I'm gonna just put my hands on it, press it down real quick before laying down on it.
oh, it's soft.
Just turn and look at him, give him a thumbs up. You're my new favorite student.
You see his eyes kind of glint with admiration, as if his progress has finally been made. As he says,
Well, I'll leave you to it then. The boss says the flight might take a while. Look forward to all you can teach me.
We'll get started in the morning.
gotcha. And with that, Laz departs your room for you to be able to rest up. Okay. And so let's do this. So 2-week journey goes by relatively uneventful. As you guys continue to travel north, the air temperature, of course, gets colder and colder and colder. You pass by like white-peaked mountains before you encounter a large sea of icebergs and the bluest waters that you can imagine. You've spent the last 2 weeks conversing with each other, and your students, if you have one, right? You managed to pick up that everybody's doing relatively okay. But you also learned during your journey, key things, that the storm giant that went into the temple to confront you all, that these cultists knew of that form as she first appeared in her ancient dragon form, right? You guys did learn that she and Kaluth know each other. You need to remember that Kaluth is the adult red dragon that's sponsoring these cultists to help you guys out in your mission, right? So the Delphines told you that both Kaluth and Lymrith know each other, but they rarely meet. And that they understand that her presence in his domain is very provocative. Right? You guys also remember that Kaluth's made an offer to you that if you are to take out one giant lord, then he would offer you guys a reward if you were to come to his lair. But that lair would only be revealed upon completion of that task, if you so choose. All right.
So we have to slay a giant to get access to the red dragon.
If you so choose, right? It's all optional.
Good
I'm sure
luck
I'll
next
give something
guys.
helpful.
But
Quick
that's
question. Do we need long rest?
yeah. Of course, you
Okay,
guys
cool.
will get.
I just
It's
want to
2
make
weeks
sure
of
everybody
journey.
knows that the. I just want
Yeah.
to make sure that everybody gets all their stuff back. That's all.
No, we don't get long rests ever. We go commando in this bitch.
We only do.
We just
short
raw
rest
dogged
here.
it.
Okay.
Yep.
We just
Stayed
had raw
up
dogged
the
it.
entire 2 weeks.
So yeah,
It's
so
like a
that's
Dark Souls.
that's probably the most critical information that you guys learn on the 2-week journey over here. But otherwise, you're deepening your connection with your students there. Okay.
Hell yeah, that's perfect.
As what comes within view is
I'm gonna have this kid casting a fireball within a few weeks.
perhaps.
So we're
Let me
good for
actually
long rest,
pause
right?
this. Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody can go ahead and long rest. Sweet. Let me get you guys onto here. As what comes within view is probably the largest iceberg that you've ever have even read about. Oh, Felix isn't here. I spawned him in. Like a extremely large iceberg, and within this iceberg are seemingly very large huts. All right, and since you guys are at an angled approach, right, you see that there's very large longboats situated in like a lagoon type of area in the center of this iceberg. Delphine pulls her airship into range of this area right here. She lets down her ladder. All right, for you all to depart. Let's go ahead and do a group perception check.
All right. I had to make sure I saw the square measurement. Perception, you said?
Yep.
I
That's
don't
what
see
it is.
shit.
It's okay. It's gonna be a group check with the fucking 0.
Oh
Jesus.
my god. Oh man.
So
Good,
20,
Victor, you
17,
good?
Right
7,
off of
13.
19.
No, that's okay, because it averages out, the 3 of you guys passing, 2 of you guys failing, so the group passes there, right? So as you guys are on your approach, just as you're descending, you're really paying attention to the surrounding area, ensuring that there's no obvious or immediate threats, right? And you don't see any. You don't even see any movement on those large ships, right? There's no movement around the ice. There's nobody walking around. There's no, what you assume that should be frost giants walking around out in the open. You don't spot any.
Is it just me, or is this place abandoned?
What if this is a trap, guys?
See, now you're thinking like me.
You all feel that the object, that conch that you're looking for, is within the vicinity of this area. As you remember the words of the oracle, of that the conch lies on his icy throne.
If that's the case, then can I go ahead and cast ritual cast detect magic to kind of help us search for it?
Okay. What's the duration and what's the range?
The duration is 10 minutes and it's 30-foot radius, or
Oh,
well,
these are-
yeah, 30-foot radius around me.
Okay, gotcha. Which location did you guys want to start with?
Say let's start at the house that's right next to us. Number 1.
I have no clue where we're at. Where our tokens are.
Oh, haha, I gotcha. Here. There you go.
Oh, appreciate it.
So,
Holy, these houses are bigger.
yeah, these are giants lodges here. So you all watch as S points to the closest building.
Do you guys think we should go through the front door or the back door?
I don't think any door is available with how much ice is
Yep.
around.
You know that the entrance is right here. The rest of these sides are just are solid walls. Solid block of ice surrounding this way. That you guys can climb up if you so choose.
Oh shit.
Hmm.
I was
I'm
looking
gonna
for characters
actually,
the whole time.
I'm gonna go ahead and climb.
You're gonna climb the little iceberg over here to try to get a better view. Okay, gotcha. I want you to go ahead and make an athletics check for me. Well, what's everybody else doing?
Going for that door, baby.
Athletics.
All right, gotcha. So Moors, you're gonna go towards the entrance of this first building here. Victor, what about yourself? 21 for
I'll
athletics.
back up
Thank you.
Moors.
Go back
Well,
up
I want
Moors.
to. My goal is
Yeah.
to sneak up and see if I can see anything.
Okay, gotcha, Moors. Go ahead and roll the stealth check. Victor, are you trying to sneak as well? Or are you gonna like hang back a little bit?
I'll hang back just a little.
Okay, I'm not gonna have you roll a stealth check then, but Moors, go ahead and roll a stealth check. Indorel, what about you?
I am gonna see what Asmodeus does first.
Okay.
I think us mages just stick together.
Okay, gotcha. Asmodeus.
Asmodeus is gonna sit and wait and see what Indriel does.
Okay, so both of you guys are kind of just sitting there staring at each other as you watch as
Yeah, we're
S
just looking at each
manages
other in our
to,
eyes.
slowly ascend up this large embankment of snow, while Moors and Victor head towards this very large lodge that you see there. Moors, what's in front of you is two large doors, like huge doors, probably about 15 feet tall. It might take a significant amount of strength to try to open these things up.
Are there any cracks under the door that I can see through?
It's like a small crack, maybe just a couple of inches. And when I say a couple inches, probably like 4 or 6 inches there. But there's also a lot of snow and debris buildup.
Is it like bright or like in shadows under like the roof right here?
Yeah, I mean you're under a shadow.
Alright, so
Underneath
if
that
I'm-
roofs. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if I'm in dim light, I'm gonna use my feature for my rogue's mantle to teleport to a spot I can see inside the house.
Okay, gotcha. And whatnot too, an area of shadow.
It doesn't have to be shadow, but if I go
What
in
is
shadow,
it?
I can.
What does the spell say or the item say?
So it is.
While
I
you're-
can, if I'm in dim light or darkness, I can use a bonus action teleport along with anything I'm wearing, carrying up to 30 feet of unoccupied space that I can see. That's also in dim light.
Okay, gotcha. So you're kind of like peeking underneath the doorway there, identifying another area, and then teleporting in.
Yep.
Love it. All right, sweet. I'll paint your scene in just a second as you, Victor, watch as more seemingly teleports right in front of your very eyes. US get a even better vantage point from this area. What US, I need you to make a perception check for me.
Sure. It's a 12
With a
get
12.
me.
Sweet. What you're able to spot on the far side of the lagoon here, like situated right here, are seemingly small humanoids. But you're too
Can you
far
tell them where they
away.
were?
Yeah, I gotcha. You're too far away to identify any like distinctive features, but you could definitely see movement from all the way over here to be smaller creatures, obviously not giants.
I'm gonna look down at because I'm assuming they're not gonna be able to hear me from that far away, because that's a long ways away.
I mean,
I'm gonna look
you can
down-
shout if you want.
Yeah, that's to say. I'm gonna look down at Asmodeus and Indoril. I'm like, we're not alone.
Wait a second. I think he was about to kiss me, but you know, as Modus walks away, going towards the ice.
I was going to kiss you. Yeah, all right.
No,
That
man, you had them F me eyes.
Victor, you're also able to hear this call from S saying, "Hey, we're not alone." In that same moment, Moors vanishes from your very eyes. You have no idea where he is.
Ah, fuck. Can I make my way in? Or
You can certainly
Is there
try.
any-
Actually,
is there
first let me paint the scene for Moors here. Indorel, go ahead.
Oh,
What is is there like any pathways we can take going above the mountain?
Indorel, you
Since
know
that's
that
already there.
there's an entranceway over here to number 2, entranceway to number 1. And you can also probably keep trekking around the outside of this iceberg here. This might take a while. But the rest of your compatriots right now are already spread out. And And S has just told you that there's individuals are walking around here. You guys are not alone. Morris, go ahead.
Since I didn't say anything, I'll do a quick teleport back out and tell Victor that I'm scouting and teleport back in.
Okay.
Wait, what do you say?
Hop out.
I'm scouting around, and if there's any trouble, first thing I'll do is leave.
Okay, perfect.
I'll
Love
make
it.
like a tree and leaf.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I've got to pause this this is only for Moors right now. Okay. Because that instant that you popped in there, Moors, you instinctively know you want to pop back out, right? Do you pop back in? Because go ahead and roll a perception at disadvantage for me. I'm gonna give you a perception check at disadvantage from when you popped in and then you popped out.
Oh, I clicked advantage, my bad.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, they both were decent, so there's one less, 18.
So 18, sweet. So in that brief moment that you were inside that lodge, what you saw, this was probably a feasting hall. There's super large tables, super large chairs, and there were two very tall, probably about 25 feet to 30 feet tall, slim frost giant maidens there, sitting at these tables. They seem to be engaged in maybe a conversation before you blinked back out.
Oh, so I saw that before I blinked back out.
Mhm.
I'm going to relay that to Victor, and then I'm going to tell him I'm going to keep scouting to see if there's anything else as I go back in.
Gotcha. I want you to roll a stealth check for me. Victor, what do you do with that information?
I forgot to do advantage. Oh, that was 20.
I'm going
I'll roll another
to
one.
go around the side,
2.
kind of wave at Ivan and like point down below the building and just hold up 2 fingers.
Okay. Ivan, you spot from the corner of your eye Victor making a motion towards you.
The map.
What's up?
I can't see the map. It says.
Oh
you paused the
shit!
game.
Yeah, shit. My bad. Yeah, I did because I was gonna change scenes, but then I just talked through it.
How do I get my charge back? Because it's been a day.
Okay, now what did you just? Now what am I seeing or what am I doing?
Victor, care to say it again?
I'm gonna walk around the side of the building. I'm gonna wave at Ivan and just kind of like point to the building, like put my hand up above my head to signal something tall, and then hold up 2 fingers.
I'm gonna hold a thumbs up, saying I understood.
It's a 2.
And
What the
then-
fuck's 2?
And then I'm gonna look back in the direction that I saw the individuals, but I'm gonna be talking to Asmodeus to stand beside me. Excuse me. Can't see for sure, but they're definitely human. They're on the other side of the lagoon.
Asmodeus is gonna like put a finger to his chin. Alright, well, no time like the present, I guess.
Indorel, what do you do as you're kind of in the middle between these two groups?
You said it was Victor that made the finger, right?
Correct.
I'm gonna go over to Victor first and ask, yo, what did you see? I saw you making signs, but we didn't really understand.
I'm gonna just like hold up a finger to my mouth and be like, shh. 2 giants in there.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go tell others.
Thumbs up.
Alright, and I run all the way back, and then I start climbing them.
Okay, gotcha. It's slow and steady with your freaking your wizard arms, but you managed to make
Just skinny wizard arms.
to make it up there to Asmodeus and S. Moors, you are stealthed as you are eavesdropping on their conversation. I'll tell you what you hear in just a moment, Moors.
Sounds good.
Asmodeus is gonna look at us. Well, which direction we going, buddy?
Endril, you've already climbed up there too.
Oh.
You're fine. he's just like struggling on the side of the ice. Help! My weak little arms.
You guys
can't
actually
climb.
slowly, let's go.
Yeah, well, see, as Moses would make it easy for himself, the second that he walked to the side of the
man.
mountain, he would point up and then just
Fucking-
starlight step up,
Fucking
just so he didn't
Enderell's
have to
like
climb.
breathing super heavy at the top of this fucking 50-foot climb.
Do you need water, friend?
Out of
Nice.
breath.
Victor said 2 giants in the house.
As Modus is like patting him on the shoulder, you good? You need some water? As he pulls on his like finger full of water.
I'll just eat this snow off the wall.
You can eat the snow.
That's my like it.
Just eat the fucking ice.
It's surprisingly refreshing.
Water.
Oh man.
It is water.
Hey, no,
What'd
you
I
should
tell
definitely go taste some of that ice over there. The yellow snow over there.
Yellow. Whoa.
Yeah.
I don't know
You
if I
didn't know
want
that yellow snow
color.
existed? Oh.
Yellow still does
Okay.
exist. But
Sweet. So,
better than
Morris,
white.
what you hear as you're situated against or essentially behind like a pillar, you see against the walls like spears of blue light that are emanating like lights and impulses, almost as if they've been enchanted. And the conversation, essentially what you hear between these two ice maidens, is that Jarl Storvald has been on his whaling expedition for a number of the days and should be back any day now. And that they are very much excited for him to be back so they can bed him.
Oh my.
Like a lucky giant.
Oh lord. He gonna get that snoo.
How does the just looking at the whole overall place, like the door at the front? How does that look?
The front door, save for the
Like the
spot
side?
underneath the door that you had to kind of like move some snow away from. If Victor was anywhere close, you can probably see maybe like a faint shadow underneath there. Obviously, these giants wouldn't be able to see any of this, right? But
Yeah.
the doors would probably definitely need to be opened in order to gain access to this area.
All right. Since I don't make any noise as I walk and I'm already stealth, I'm gonna try to stay in the shadows and make my way towards the wall. Right around.
Are you trying to go deeper into the lodge? Because if you are, then I'll have to change the map. Or are you trying to get back to your group?
I'm trying to go deeper in the lodge, do some scouting.
Okay, gotcha. So I'm gonna take a pause on you, Moors, on just a second, but I do want you to roll another stealth check for me. As Inderell, as Modus, what do you guys do?
I am going to keep moving around on this end. How
Nat 20, baby.
how
Okay, hell
steep
yeah.
is that?
You're able to. It's a gentle slope down. You can probably slide down there essentially, and what you find is an opening to the back of that same building that you saw your other compatriots come into. Seems to be a tunnel.
I'm gonna kind of make my way.
Is that
over.
first? Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna peek my head around just to kind of like slowly, just to see if there's anything or anyone. In
Gotcha.
That.
You don't hear or see anything. You don't hear or see anyone. But at the end of this tunnel, you can see that there's a faint glow of blue light emanating from underneath the crack of a very large door. So there's another door, situated right here. Okay, I'm gonna take a pause on you guys up there for a second. Victor, what do you do as the brief flicker or shadow of Morris kind of disappeared from your view? You're sitting there alone at the door of a fucking giant lodge.
Well, I
Ding dong
know
ditch.
he's in
Ding
there,
dong ditch.
giant, so I'm gonna
Light
just
it on
like
fire.
crouch down and just like wait to see if like he needs any backup.
Love it. Okay. So you're staying put just outside those doors, ready to enter
Yeah.
if necessary if you hear anything weird. Okay, gotcha. So for all intents and purposes, I'd say you guys are getting into the number one lodge, right? Not gonna do anything super fucking weird. All right,
No.
cool.
we're
Alright, I'm gonna
try and
change-
actually be stealthy for once.
Change the scene. Oh, I guess I could have actually changed it because it's all fucking
Oh, blot it out.
yeah, it's all blotted out anyway. All right, let me change this up. You guys are at the lodge, Jarl's lodge. Actually, let me get everybody's tokens on here, and then we actually hit our hour and a half mark. So I will ask, how's everybody feeling? Whatnot. I'm good to end it here, if we so choose, but I'm also good with going another 30 minutes before we do a hard stop. What do you guys want to do? It's going to be a group decision.
Honestly,
I'd
I'm
be
down
fine
for
calling it.
Yeah, because I gotta work tomorrow.
Okay, hell yeah,
Same.
love it. All right, this is
Yeah,
actually
me and the
this
wife
is actually a
are gonna
perfect.
go hang out for a little bit.
All
All
right,
right, I mean,
this is
Yeah.
a perfect spot to stop at. Anywho, all right, sweet. Stop recording. Boop. All right, cool. That was fucking dope as hell. And now we can just do the fucking the frost giant lair.